Hey guys, Apav here, and welcome to another commentary video that has nothing to do with what's playing in the background. Now, I promise this will not become a running theme, possibly for update videos though. I've always thought doing update videos like this is alright. I've also always opposed doing non-live commentary. Now, the reason I'm okay with this and why I figured out why I've felt okay about this since forever is because this is primarily a gaming channel, and since I'm basically giving you an update, I feel fine with running gameplay in the background because that's kind of the theme of the channel. It would be really stupid though if I did like a tutorial or a vlog, which is gaming footage in the background. I still feel that way. Like if I'm talking about something completely unrelated and just left games in the background, I don't know. I feel like that's really weird. I might as well, film something else. But since this is an update about the channel and this is a gaming channel, games in the background I feel like are fine. So that's my justification for non-live commentary right now. Now, my last two videos were about the YouTube partnership issues, and I've been, thinking it over more and more as things sort of calm down, and I'd like to sort of address my subscribers because recently I've just sort of been addressing either YouTube or just the general population, and I realized that I might have sounded a little ungrateful about what's been going on recently. I wanted to clarify, I do not do this for money. I've always loved making videos, and I've always loved video games. I literally used to make videos, burn them onto DVDs, and just let them sit on a shelf. Me and my parents would watch them sometimes, but that is my experience with video making. I've never done it for like the publicity. Now that being said, it would be really cool to do this as a job. I mean, I think anyone's willing to admit that. However, that doesn't mean like I'm just doing this as a job, and I currently can't do it as a job. What mainly upset me about the YouTube partnership change is that YouTube was dropping its current partners. If they royaltied us in, I wouldn't have been that upset. Like if they said, current partners get a say, but we're going to raise the criteria for new people becoming partners. I've been like, okay, that's fair. I guess they wanted to raise the criteria, and it's not hurting any current partners. Kind of like when the government raises any age limit, usually the people prior who don't meet that limit are still royaltied in. However, YouTube didn't do that. Instead, they dropped their partners in like the most impersonal way, and considering how they've treated us like consistently, this was sort of just the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm just sort of done with YouTube and Google and all their problems, and I completely respect anyone who wants to do YouTube the way YouTube wishes it to be done, but since they're dropping me as a partner, I feel like I don't want to be partnered to a company that treats customers like that, because although we're contractors, well, technically I'm a contractor with TGN, to make this money, they had no reason to drop any of us, except either one, they're lazy to fix the advertising algorithms, two, they're planning on going to some sort of pay-per-view system, which is completely hourly based, and that's why they care about those watch times, or three, they're going to force all these small channels that are being dropped as partners to still have those ads on their channels, because that's the only way YouTube could pretty much benefit from this. Because right now, like if an ad displays on my video, let's just say for all intents and purposes I get 50%, YouTube gets 50%. If no one watches my video, I don't get paid anything, and YouTube's not making anything. But it's not costing them anything. When they partner you, you're pretty much doing them a service, because then they're allowed to place ads on your videos, which means they can make money. That's why I'm like, this doesn't cost big YouTubers anything. You're not protecting anyone's revenue. You're just discouraging all the small partners. It's not that any of us cared about the money. I was really excited about my first penny just because it was cool. It felt like growth. It really had nothing to do with the money. So if YouTube forces all of us to keep ads on our videos, and if that's the way they're going, that could be a really big problem, because then YouTube literally has no incentive to partner anyone because they're already making that money. Then they're going to have to basically give up 50% of that ad revenue. And why would they do that if we're supplying them free content? Since YouTube has treated its customers like crap because we're basically offering them money, like my partnership with TGN contacted me. I didn't go out of my way to ask YouTube and ask TGN, hey, please partner me. They asked me. They sent me an email. They have scouts looking for people who want to be partnered. It felt like I was doing them a service, and in return, I was getting a service back. Say what you want about these networks and stuff, but that's, you know, how it's supposed to work. However, YouTube doesn't treat it that equally. Instead, they're sort of just like, you know what, screw the other half of the partnership. We're going to get all possible tentacles and branches into the cash cow that is network television and drop all these people we've partnered, even though a lot of these people are partnered because of other networks who it seems like can't do anything. It seems like TGN won't be able to help me at all, even though I'm partnered with them, because YouTube's raising this requirement. TGN can have all its own requirements. They could be even higher than YouTube's, but it doesn't matter. I still have to reach the bare minimum for YouTube. Basically, I don't like Google as a company, and I don't want to be partnered to a business like that operates in a way that treats its customers and its contractors in such a horrible way. Maybe I'll change my mind, especially if YouTube, like, you know, goes 360 and starts prioritizing customer satisfaction. But currently, the way YouTube treats people, and considering it's a social media platform and they treat the users of their social media platform like nothing, I don't want to be partnered to them, and I don't want to give them or allow them to make money. So if YouTube allows me to basically take ads off my channel where they're not making money and you're not seeing ads on my channel, then I'm not going to pursue a partnership, and I'm just going to completely continue to do what I've been doing. I'm not going to go off YouTube, even though I've suggested that. I like the YouTube, and I like making content for all you guys, and I want to continue doing that, but I don't want to do it for the profit of a business I don't really agree with. And the reason for that is because if you hate a business and you hate the way they operate, but you continue to fund them, then those are the only businesses you're going to get. You're basically sponsoring with your dollar. And considering how many people are frustrated with YouTube, I thought this would be, you know, a moderate way of protesting that. They don't make any money, I don't make any money. And although YouTube can throw anything they want at me, and if I start doing sponsorships or donations, if I ever did become big, which I'm not really anticipating, and they try to come after me saying, hey, we should be making some money off of this, well, they can try to take me down, but I literally have all my videos from the past 6 years backed up onto hard drives because I never trusted them from the very beginning. So, yeah, you can try to take me down, but I still got all my videos. I can still re-upload. I like being able to say that to Google. Like, for once, they don't have control over something. They don't have control over my personal property because they're all digital, and I have backups to everything. So if you do like the idea of just uncensored Apav, even though I've pretty much always been uncensored, and I personally don't swear, so that's never been an issue. If you like the idea of having a channel that isn't giving any money to the massive monopoly that YouTube has become, and someone who isn't going to sell out to YouTube, continue watching my channel. I'm pretty much going to be making the same thing, and nothing's really going to change on your end, at least for a little while. If YouTube does start forcing us to place ads on our videos even though we're not partnered, I don't know what I'm going to do then, because that just seems like a horrible move for the entire YouTube land. Because like I said, that could completely ruin the concept of partnership, so I don't know how that would work. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, like, all the things I wanted to talk about, because I've been thinking about it for the past couple of days, I still think YouTube could just fix their problems fairly simply if they just sort of gave advertisers more options, maybe put people in lower watch times or lower view counts in a separate bracket for cheaper advertising. I mean, we might get paid less, but you still wouldn't be abandoning the people that you kind of made a deal with. It's just bad business, and no matter how much people try to treat partnership as employment, even though it's not, YouTube's still a social media platform, and we're still users. And YouTube now sort of promotes this as like a job opportunity. They are going out of their way to tell people, hey, it's now one of our values to make sure people can make a career off this platform. But while they're promoting that, they're basically making it impossible for any small users to grow, and they're sort of pushing away from their social media presence. And it takes the millions and millions of users on YouTube and sort of just throws them all aside for, the couple thousand already established channels. Like, say you're a user on YouTube and you don't even make videos, they don't care at all about your experience on their platform. They only care about network TV, who's giving them money, and the big channels who are making them money. And even then, it's touchy between those two, because if the network TV hates the big YouTuber, the big YouTuber is probably going to get shafted. YouTube has really just been bowing down to big networks recently, which is funny because they could easily take on Hollywood. They could easily just destroy that industry, but instead they decide to sort of mold into it and become everything everyone on YouTube hates. But I've already talked enough about that. Basically, what this channel is going to continue doing, I want to continue having fun without profit and without YouTube's profit. If one day that ever became a thing, I'll just set up donations, buy some of my shirts. I don't know. Maybe by then YouTube will hopefully get better, and maybe then I will be willing to partner. But for now, even if I get above 1,000 subscribers, I don't really think I want to be partnered with such a company. So thank you guys for sticking around through all this chaos and enjoying my videos. I'm sorry that recently it's all just been sort of YouTube drama. I really don't like drama, but this has probably been the most, like, I don't know if hurtful is the right word, but just blatantly uncaring move YouTube's made personally against like small channels and stuff in a while. Which reminds me, some people on Twitter, like some of the big YouTubers, are just like thinking this is a great move. A lot of them are saying like, I don't understand the problem. These small channels shouldn't be, getting money when these big channels put so much effort into it. But we're not taking anything from you. The only way this could be helping you is if YouTube keeps ads on these small channels, continues to make money on these small channels, doesn't give a cut to any of these small channels that they're making money off of, and then funnels it all to you, which is completely unfair. It's socialism, but towards the rich, which is, like, literally hated by everyone. And I don't think big YouTubers even understand, because I hear some of them talking like in favor of YouTube Red and stuff, and I think they've been tricked by YouTube somehow, because a lot of them talk about like watch time as if that's how they make the majority of their money, which I don't know how they could possibly think that, because for the past couple of years, like 99% of the revenue I was getting was from ads. YouTube Red only made up like 1% of the money that was coming my way. So I don't know how they could possibly think that watch time is the new maker of cash, unless YouTube is somehow funneling all the YouTube Red money their way, which now that I think about it could very well be that way, because YouTube basically holds the right to transfer that money the way they want it to be transferred. I remember that being a big problem when YouTube Red was being introduced. The one channel, which is funny because I was just making fun of socialism, but the one channel that's willing to stand up for small channels, it seems like, has been Dan Nerd Cubed. he's always sort of done that, and YouTube has driven him insane, so he literally has no reason to listen to them anymore. We disagree a ton on political and religious things. I still watch all his videos. I think his videos are great, and I love just learning about new games. But he's able to see how this is discouraging for small channels, and it literally has nothing to do with money. But coming down to the facts of money, like the reason they're doing it, it still doesn't make any sense to me. I think I covered everything. Once again, thank you guys for sticking around. I've been... It's so hard making subscriber updates now because it keeps rising dramatically, but thank you guys for sticking around, and I hope I can make some more enjoyable content before YouTube kills itself. But it's just really fun being able to make content and share it with the world. I've had a couple videos that I've been planning on posting until this crazy fiasco came up, so hopefully after I edit this I can start work on the actual projects that I've been wanting to work on. If you would like to help some of the small channels who are trying to do it the legit way, which I completely respect, I understand, you want to follow the YouTube rules. I just don't really want to support YouTube as a business anymore, but if for their sake, and because they usually respond to my comments, I'm putting up some YouTube channels that need to either reach a new watch time or reach a subscriber milestone in order to stay partnered, and they're supposedly working hard trying to get there. And I say supposedly because I haven't been that active recently. Also, I'm just going to link, right now I'm going to link a bunch of channels that I just like, that are small and probably have no way of reaching the 1,000 subscriber milestone. And not just by like content, but again, I comment and they reply to my comments. And YouTube friendships. So there you go. There's some random shout outs. Here's my cousin, because he always tells me to give him a shout out. So there you go. Scribd Death Games. Hopefully we can do a collab soon. Hopefully maybe for the 1,000 subscriber special. Maybe I'll do my first live stream for that. Let me know what you guys think for the 1,000 subscriber special whenever we hit it. You guys blew my mind when we reached... I thought we were going to hit like 700 subscribers by Christmas or New Year's, and you guys still beat my prediction on that. I thought maybe by New Year's. I thought, oh, I might be off, but hey, it would be cool if we hit it. And we hit it like on the 20th, or, you know, really far in advance. So again, thank you for sticking around. I'm just repeating myself now. This video is getting really rambly. The video's fun. I like editing. This is becoming a podcast now. I'm just rambling into a microphone like a crazy person. I don't know what's going on in the video in the background because I'm not watching it. But this is Ghost Recon. I'm pretty bad at it. And when I was playing this Let's Play thing, I just kept screwing up. So hopefully I edit around some of the like this one time I tried to change camera angles and I accidentally hit L1 instead of R1 and it threw a grenade, which is just beautiful. But one last time, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably not going to notice any differences. Basically, I'm not going to be partnered anymore. That's all this update was for. And also a big thank you for sticking with me through everything. Follow me on my social medias if you want to keep up to date. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I unlock like super chat or comment or whatever where I can send out posts to update people, which will be pretty cool. Until then, though, social media is the best way to make sure that everything's alright. See you guys in the next video.